And Ted, we're keeping an eye on this system right now. The wind's blowing it around quite a bit. Do we know if we're going to get this mix early this morning?
Well, the possibility is there already on the radar. We're beginning to see a couple of little spotty showers developing in parts of the region. So we're going to be watching that, something that could create that icy mixture for the tail end of the morning commute for the most part. We'll then see some rain. Not much of the sun. We did see some sun, at least for parts of yesterday. Just look at sunset from near Rochester. Gary Heft sent to the picture, and a bright sun-filled tail end of our Wednesday. Now today, we're looking at actually a little starlight now here in Rochester. Some of the breaks in the clouds, but also tracking now on radar. Some of that icy mixture is just now beginning to develop. A couple of spots there in southwest Wisconsin, looking at maybe just a little bit of that light winter mixture developing. And we're going to look for more of that as we move along. Most likely developing for the south and then drifting to the north with those southerly winds as that system gets a bit closer. It's warm front will be the source of that activity. As we look now toward the heart of Rochester, a breezy morning. If you look closely, you can see that camera shaking just a little bit. It's been a very windy night, a very windy morning, but those south winds have helped us warm up. We're well into the 20s now. Here's a look at Lake City, our Louis Donato camera there. Here in the Med City, we are looking at, and across the entire area, the possibility a little bit of that icy mixture. The most likely time frame could be somewhere around 8 o'clock until about 11 o'clock. That's what we're facing perhaps later this morning. But then beyond that, mainly just rain as that warm front comes in. Temperatures climb above freezing. But this morning, just ahead of that warm front, we're still below freezing across the map. At 25 in Preston, Rochester down 24, Austin 30, Rushford 23. It does feel like 7 though. Throwing that wind chill, the temperature has improved, but the winds keep that feels like temperature down quite a bit. It's going to be like that pretty much all day. So once we reach the 40s later this afternoon, it will never feel as warm as 40, unfortunately, because of those winds. 7 right now, feels like temperature in Rochester, 10 in Dodge Center, 8 in Plainview. So that mixture is a possibility. Not everybody will get it, but there's a chance of scattered icy sleet showers, maybe a little freezing rain here and there. Then mainly rain by late morning and for the afternoon. But again, the most likely time frame there, 8 until about 11 o'clock, perhaps maybe a little earlier as we've been seeing on radar. But looking at the chance for snow coming in tomorrow evening, again over the weekend, Saturday night, and even Sunday afternoon. More snow chances lie ahead of us. Nothing huge, but maybe a coating here and there in the way of snowfall as the pattern gets progressively busier. And already this morning we have cloud covers filling in across the map ahead of that approaching storm system. The center to our southwest, there's its warm front draped across Iowa down into Illinois. And again, that will push northward and be the focus of some of those shower chances later on. Mixture is possible for the morning commute. Not a done deal, but likely that we'll see at least a few of these showers popping up. Maybe a little slick because of that. And blowing snow also a concern with those gusty winds. 26 for the commute. Mixture 8 until about 10:30, 11 o'clock. Then mainly rain for a few hours anyway. High temperature around 40 with a slowly diminishing breeze out of the south as we move along through the day, but rather windy certainly for the first half of the day. There's that rain, the mixture becoming rain on Futurecast, certainly in the warm sector of that system. Cold front moves through around 5 or 6 this evening, drying things out. We'll have a diminishing breeze, partial clearing tonight, then mainly gray tomorrow as more energy comes to the southwest. Looking at snow to the south, this particular depiction of this keeps that snow south, but there's a chance that some of that may push northward. We'll have a chance maybe of being grazed by that little coating of very light snow tomorrow evening. Another system comes in from the west for Saturday night, with a chance of snow there as well, and perhaps Sunday afternoon, a very minor coating for that. Temperatures warming to the low 40s, then dropping to the teens tonight, and then tomorrow we'll only make it to the low 20s, so big changes ahead. Look at those temperatures beyond today. No more 40s, in fact, nothing above freezing beyond today for quite some time. Look for that mixture for a few hours this morning, at least that chance. Then rain, 40 in Rochester, Austin 45, gusty winds out of the south up to 30 miles per hour, maybe a little stronger. Certainly that's what we're facing right now to start the day. Diminishing breeze certainly by late evening. Tonight dropping to 17 overnight. 7-day forecast looking at a little snow tomorrow evening, perhaps again Saturday night. And then Sunday afternoon to Sunday night, a little coating of snow there. Next week, Arctic air looks to come in by Wednesday. So really cold stuff for a few days.
Sounds like it might actually feel like winter pretty soon.
Definitely after today.
All right, thanks.